Go.
All right, Tarpon, so this is for you. We need to learn how to play against Cubby more. Veritas likes to play multiple people apps, one in tires and often one in Cubby. So, and then probably one street is their usual setup. Sometimes they have two street, but we need to get a Cubby nade down. And we need to be using more nades as a team. Sometimes from balcony and from if we play a B player, we don't have enough nades and we'll only have 3 or 2 nades going out, especially if I'm rushing something. So all together, we need to get more nades out as a team. You can nade Cubby from here. And I am bad. That was too low. Do it one more time real quick. Dude. All right, Tarpon. I'm going to show you this Cubby nade you can do. We need to get more Cubby control and have more nades. You just throw it a little bit to the right. You can practice this, but it should land in here and kill anyone who's actually in Cubby. And if it lands at the doorway, it'll probably kill this guy anyway, unless he's right here. So just practice that, get it down. On security, when we have a B rusher, another rusher, and we don't have a lot of nades, especially because gems can only throw the balcony nades, so we need to get more control over balcony and more pressure in app. So how I'm thinking we're going to do this is we'll start out with more opening utility from these players, and then we can go to B, bait to B, and then have it blink, so they have to get on it. Insurgent has a lot of defensive holes, but they can all be filled if they don't have to play B. The problem is that when they play B, the rotations open up. So then we can do things like push their street or push apartments, things that are going to have an effective kill, effective frags on them. I don't think we should do this every round, but it's probably a good default, and baiting the point will make their nades and overall a commitment to the point less effective. Kisses, when you play B, you don't always have to play in the point or that spot. There's two pretty good spots that could be good. You could bait the point this way and turn around and go prone here. This is probably a pretty good spot. I don't know if there's a safer way to doing it. Maybe jump over this and go prone. And then, this is a good spot. And then if we can get someone on Balks here sometimes, I might try to do this. This is a pretty effective spot since you can kind of select what you peek. And then obviously, street rotation when they get on B, on Insurgent, when they go to block the cap. We should have a lot of pressure and be able to get kills in lanes. All right. Insurgent side. I think having a player appear, because they like to play S2 a lot, their security setup differs. A lot of times they have a guy on B. They definitely have a guy in cafe, sometimes two in cafe. One's always balcony, and then they usually play, I think, one guy apps or tires. If we get a guy up here, you can clear this spot out. Probably going to be Grinmore or some other rotational player, maybe Gems, and then take the nade. Pretty much can nade S2 if you don't hit the bomb tree. And that's basically going to kill anyone who's in S2 or that general area, and you'll be able to sit here and pretty much rotate whole at some point in the game. We need to play Cubby more on Insurgent. This is really the only thing I have. I will play tires more, but Cubby's a really strong spot. You can basically hold your arch, hold cafe, and when you hold cafe, you should probably do it prone on the first step. And you can hold tires here as well. You're vulnerable to apps if you come out of here, and you can nade B from the spot. So this maximizes our B nade effectiveness against security, and it gives us a player who can go to A in the event that we figure out they're heavy on another side of the map. And And on security, we need to do the smoke more. It denies information to the enemy team. And this will allow our B bait to be more effective, or we can just simply touch the point and get back off easy. I'll probably be doing this a lot to help you kisses, and we can go into apps and kill people after that. And once we get picks, then it's probably time to play B afterward.
We need to
Sound good.
think about the bait being long enough for us to get the flip notification.
Well, it might not be, because if we sit on here, they're probably going to peek out and kill us. But if they peek and they don't see anyone on B, they'll look weeds and probably assume that we're on B. So I think we will have to keep in mind that we
won't hear flip.
Yeah, it's not potentially hearing a flip. So, but I think putting kisses in apartments and having me bait the point will allow us to get more nades out. Tarp them with the cubby nade. It'll kill their passive setup and make them have to push into balcony and garage to control the game. Cool. That's it. Probably like 5 minutes of content, right?